So again, thank you for speaking with me at such a distressing time during the coronavirus pandemic. I know you recently informed me that you've been appointed as UK's youngest medical consultant,
Yeah,
specifically for the coronavirus outbreak.
that's right. Yeah.
And then with that, you've also been promoted with the NHS as a doctor consultant during the coronavirus. Can you tell me, like, kind of what your role entails, basically?
Yeah. So my role entails looking after a set of patients on a ward which has been specifically assigned for COVID patients. So that's 28-bed ward with predominantly most of the patients being COVID positive. So my role involves starting early in the morning, seeing the patients, making plans about future treatments, whether they need oxygen, steroids, antibiotics, or whether they can actually be stepped down and go home. And most of the patients are, overwhelmingly positive for COVID. So the whole purpose of the ward was to get the assigned COVID patients. So these are old orthopedic wards due to the pressures from the viral pandemic. A lot of the operations have been cancelled. Therefore, these wards have been opened for patients who, to ease the pressure on some of the kind of hospital wards, because usually in a hospital half the wards are reserved for post-operative patients, but operations have now been cancelled. So it's quite a new concept in the UK.
Mm-hmm. And so you have specific wards designated for only coronavirus
That's
patients.
Right, yeah. So at the moment in my hospital there's one. There's three now. Two opened up a couple of weeks ago, but I was working as a consultant on the first one, which was designated for COVID patients. So yeah, it's very interesting. It's a very new concept to all of us. So some of the nurses are orthopedically trained, so that they're used to looking at broken hips and broken bones. So for them to get trained in CPAP or oxygen therapy or medically unwell patients, it's been quite a steep learning curve for them as well.
So I know you are a doctor who has a minority background. What has being in this type of position meant to you?
Oh no, it's been very I'm very proud of myself, and I think it's great testament to the fact that hospitals are now looking to promote doctors to these positions of consultancy temporarily, or my position is only temporary. It's till the end of May, so it's not a permanent position, but it's to cover the initial period of a peak in incidents. Obviously, we do wish in the UK we do flatten the curve somewhat, so the incidents will be less, but the position is temporary until the curve is flattened. And I think for me it's a great source of pride, the ability that I was able to step up for a few weeks as a consultant and actually live my dream of seeing my own patients and having my own team behind me.
Oh wow. I know you've told BBC that you had to be put up into a hotel.
Yeah.
Because just to protect your family, has that been a strain on your family? How has it affected you in a way, I guess?
It has, I suppose, but when we do meet, we kind of make the most of it. So I think before this all happened, you would have taken your family for granted. I can see in your picture you're married as well.
Yeah.
So a nice picture, by the way.
Thank you.
So obviously, the more time you spend, the more you take it for granted.
Mm-hmm.
The less time you spend, the more you cherish the time you spend when you actually get there. So for me, it's made me realise that it's about quality, not quantity. So when I do get to see my family, it's very rare and it's very, very precious to me. So I make sure my phone's off, my notifications are off, and I'm fully in the moment.
Yeah. Are you able to speak with them on a regular basis, or?
Yeah. Like this.
Yeah.
WhatsApp and Skype and video calling. I think it's great that we've got these facilities at the moment.